Welcome back to another hashtag Mixed Media March 2025, hosted by Carrie the Crafter. And obviously, if you've been with me this far, you know I'm collaborating with two other fabulous ladies who were sharing the days so that we're not doing this every single day. Now, and I will link all three of those people in the description box below. I will also attempt to remember to leave the playlist for all of this here and the playlist for using up your jelly plate prints. I'm trying to get a playlist together so that if you have the need for ideas as to how to use all these prints you've got, you can just go there and try different things. But don't be afraid to give me suggestions and ideas, because that is how I will be able to experiment and learn as well. So what day are we on today? 22, which, well, that makes sense because today is the 22nd. Oh my goodness. And I had set this card here to go with it, but we're not going to use that. Maybe we'll use that another day because we went out to dinner. And I'm just going to set these things aside. And, of course, we all had leftovers. And it was for my cousin's birthday. Now, he had gotten a knife. And it was in this really cool box. And I thought, I'd love to cover that box, decoupage it. But he wanted the box. I didn't say anything. He wanted the box. But in the taking home of leftovers... I know I'm a bit of a dork, but look, they gave us an extra on accident. And you know, my brain said, oh, you know what? I could keep stuff in here, but it's kind of ugly. I mean, it's really plain. And look, it's not that deep. How deep is this? It is, let's see. Not even, it's barely above 2 inches deep. So it won't hold a lot of things, but some. So I had this genius idea that I don't know if it's going to work. So really, it's an experiment of attempting to decoupage this. It is a little plasticky, and I want to use gel plate prints. My problem is I'm used to decoupaging with napkins because they're thin, flexible, all of that. So I don't know how this is going to go. So what do we need? Well, you need something, any kind of container, paintbrushes, and water, glue. So, let's see. I've got some glue here. It is just Elmer School glue, or in other words, PVA glue. It's a water-based glue. And I poured like that much glue in and then about that much water, and I just shook it around, and then I thought, maybe a little more water. Basically, I got it runny, and there's no exact science to it. Really, it's just making your PVA glue go further and make it less thick. Now, the next thing we need as I throw things on the floor, that's great. Things are sticking to this. We need our gel plate prints. I'm going to set these just off to the side. Okay, I have a pile of them, and I know that the top part I don't want to use because I just made them or got them. So let's take these top ones and put them away. And I'm thinking that we cannot use real thick paper like this, and this is too thick. I want thin. I don't think these... That is really thin, you know? Okay, so here's what I think I should look for. I should look for things that I've done on deli paper or that wet strength tissue paper. So, like, that would work. That would work, but I don't want to use that. Let's see, we've got that and that. There's some. Let's see. in this, what colors do we have so far? Okay. So I'm going to say no to that, no to that, and yes to that. I actually think that right here is enough. We don't even need to dig deeper. So I'll put these away. There we go. All right. Let's see here. I just want to set them out so I can see what all I have. So if the lid is on, I'm going to be looking at that. What do I want to be looking at? Well, so purple and pink are my favorite colors. So I'm thinking something with this. Is that a bug? It is. That's a bug. So I did not make this because I don't have any bug, like, those are beetles. Bleh, it gives me the creeps. I don't, okay, you know what? I can't even, right now, the mood I'm in, I can't even look at them. Okay, bye-bye, beetles. You are not beautiful. Okay, the bugs are bugging me. Okay, now I don't have to look at them. Whoop, whoop. Let's just take this top, and I happen to know I'm going to make a mess. So in order to help with that, I'm just going to grab my glue book pages here, and I'm going to actually rip out some so they're ready to go. And I think what I'll do, I can wipe glue off this, but we're going to be working on this surface. And so I want to be able to remove the mess is what I'm trying to say. So I think that's enough. I'll set those over here. So on the top part, let's open this up. And I think what I'll do is I will go ahead and rip some off. And let's see, we could go, do we want to do on the edge? Okay, let's just do the top for now. So let's tear that off. And that. And then maybe, that's kind of cool. I actually think that might look cool on the edge. So let's just put that over there. This is a ladybug. Doesn't bother me. Should we put her actually on the whole top of the lid? That actually, yeah, I like that. So let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and take, do I want to take the lid off of this? Boy, the decisions today. Oh my goodness. Yes, let's take the lid off, Dawn. Grab my paintbrush, get a little of that water off of there. And then paint the lid with glue. Again, I don't really know how well this is going to work, but I do know to start, we need to get glue on the whole thing, right? Make sure it's everywhere. And then place the ladybug down. We're not going to be able to see her face. Oh, well. That's okay. Oh, and I should scoot her over a little bit. Hey, 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 because I want to cover the whole top. Hey, dogs, you're being noisy. She wags her tail, looks at me. I'm not the dog. What do you mean, she says. Oh, we need our Bible verse of the day. Thank you. I heard you, whoever just said that. Let's come over here and just dig in here to our little bin. What do we got? We've got Psalm 23, verse 5. My cup overflows with blessings. Now, I have to tell you, the only way you could say that's truth is if you actually sit down and focus on choosing joy, choosing to count your blessings. Be thankful. You know, if you sit down and think about it, Your blessings will overflow. It's a choice to choose to recognize that. Otherwise, we may go down that lying path of, well, in our brains, thinking that we are not blessed. Anyway, let's go ahead and get glue on the edge of the lid here. And I'm not being shy with my glue. I'm just slopping it on there. Am I putting too much? Well, it's me. So probably. We'll just press that down. To get that to stick. We actually have sunshine today. I mean, it's cold outside, but the sun is shining and the snow is melting. And I went out in the sunshine and it actually is nice. I went and took some stuff out to the chickens, a little snack, and I took some stuff to the burn pile, well, burn barrel. And I was like, wow, this sun feels really good. So now this stuff in here, I don't know that I want to tuck it in actually because it might make the lid hard to get on and off. So I think what I'll do is I'm just going to come and cut that off right now. And then that will prevent me from getting too many layers on the inside of the lid. I do think that I should have a baby wipe. Let me grab one. Because I think I should be wiping off my scissors when I get sticky, icky glue on there. Do you guys do that? Or do you have a separate pair of scissors specifically for icky glue? All right. Now, I know that with decoupaging, you know, you go over the surface with glue. But I don't want to do that yet because, look, I've got missing spots. And so what I want to do is get glue on this first. I just want to try doing it this way for what I'm doing here to cover up these edges. Oh, well, it's sticking to, it's sticking together. All right. Maybe that was a bad idea. Let's see, I want to go right on the edge. Like that. And then I'm going to press it over the top. There we go. Now we have a dog snoring. Okay. So now we need a piece for here and here. Oh, it's sticking everywhere. I guess that's a good thing because that means, you know, it's, hey, you're wiggling my table, hey! Itchy scratchy over there. I don't even remember what I was saying. It was like, oh boy, we had a earthquake all of a sudden. And she huffs. Like, how dare I say stop? Okay. Shove that over. But, you know what I needed to do? I needed to get glue in there so that this would stay. There we go. And now this little side right here. And yeah, this is going to take a while to dry. That's all right. Go like, oh, scoot it over a little. There we go. So I'm going to get a dry, clean piece of paper and set it next to me. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and paint over all of this. Now, you could use Mod Podge for this. You could water down your Mod Podge a little if you wanted to. You could use matte medium. Yeah, any brand works. I just happen to have really inexpensive Elmer's school glue, and so that is what I choose to use. Save money where we can, right? Okay, I think we've got it all covered, and we're just gonna set it over here to dry, back behind us, and then I am going to change this paper, and okay. Now I know I wanted to use this, so I'm going to need, let's see, maybe if I measure it, then I won't have to tuck it up on the inside where I can't see it, you know? So if I have this right up against the edge, then I could come in here and cut that off. All right. And then get some glue. There we go. And where did I start the glue? Right about here. Make sure we got it all pressed down. Yep. Okay, then I don't want to use that. I actually want to come in maybe with a little bit of this. So I'm just going to cut this in half. There we go. I'm going to cut off this side piece. And yeah, let's cut off this side piece just so that it's gone for now. And then if I want this on here, then I want to cut it right about there. The great thing is this is for me, so if I mess up, doesn't matter. I can come back and fix it. Because, you know, we can do multiple layers. We let this dry and come back and add more things. We could even, we could even come in and put little pieces of, you know, lace or buttons or, you know, anything we want on here and make it so that it's something we enjoy looking at. And what am I going to put in here? I really don't know yet, but I am always finding the need for a little something next to me so that I can put stuff that I've been working on in it. And what I mean is, okay, so say you're taking your gel plate prints, your thicker ones, and you're doing some die cutting. And it sure would be nice to have a place to just put them for right while you're doing that project. Every once in a while, what I end up doing is grabbing this and I put stuff in here because it happens to sit on my desk at all times. I'm actually getting low on these cards, you guys. Really low. Like, we are going to need to come up with more. I may have to make some. Choose my own Bible verses and do that. Or maybe we should do something where you guys give your favorite Bible verses. That's it. I have an idea. Okay, right now, type in your favorite Bible verse. And what I'll do is I'm going to make a list of Bible verses. And then I'm going to print them out. And I will make our own cards. And then as I use them, I will mail them out in Happy Mail. Yes, fabulous. Because, you know, there are all kinds. I mean, the Bible is full of yumminess. And there, you might have a Bible verse that is your favorite and your go-to all the time. Oh, look at that. And maybe somebody else has never even stopped at that verse. But right now, it would be a wonderful life verse for them. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, for instance, you know, you might read something one day and, you know, you kind of, not gloss over it, but you just keep going and because it doesn't, you know, resonate at the time. Nothing, oh, the paint on that's going to come off. Nothing really comes to your mind. Well, then the next time you read it, it might be like, oh my gosh, it pertains to you and in the moment. The Lord speaks to you somehow through his word differently each time we read it. So you never know. One of us might need exactly what you've got. So share away. And let's say you have a whole list of favorites. Well, great. Let us know. Let's say one of them is our, one of them is our verse for today. Psalm 1, what was our verse for today? Oh my gosh. I just had it sitting right here next to me. Where's my brain? Oh my gosh, right here. Psalm 23:5. So you would just type in Psalm 23:5. And we would be responsible for going and looking that up. Now, I know this is dragging the color, but I'm loving that. I don't know why, but let's get some of that color off. Oh, it's turning purple. That's probably why I love it. And let's just go over this with a layer of glue. Oh, so what I have found is, yeah, we can decoupage with gel plate prints. It's working. And so I do know that what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this dry, and then we'll come back maybe another day and do some decorating. But how am I going to add this to the journal as day number 22? Well, what I'll do is when it's dry, I'll put the lid on it. And then I'll just take a quick picture. And then I'll print it out. And on the photo, next to the photo, behind the photo, something like that, I'll just write out that we tried this. And that is where I'll put the 22 and then my signature. Yeah. So for now, oh my goodness, this needs to dry. So we gotta, okay, after doing that, you see how I slap glue everywhere? What I do is I use my wet baby wipe or a wet paper towel to clean up the top and around it. That way, when I go to put this on, it doesn't glue itself shut. Now, where did I find this? I actually found this at the grocery store in the Tupperware aisle. They make them in like 4 different sizes, 3 different sizes. They're for putting ketchup and mustard in when you like go camping or something. So if they don't have them right now, just wait till spring. They will have them then. Shoot, Amazon might have them. I don't know. So let's take this off the desk and pull in what we do have. Oh, okay. It is actually sticking. So don't, let me see. Hold on. All right. Don't put your stuff on paper. Get an old cereal box liner. Put it on that. Because when the glue dries, you can then take it off. I didn't even think of that. But, you know, I actually think that what I'm going to do is while the glue is wet, I'm going to take my number 22. I'm going to find some lace. I have so much lace that I absolutely adore. I really should just use a scrap of lace. But I want it to be something I like. Let's see. Well, I have been hoarding this piece. Look, isn't that cute? So maybe let's just get this glue here, put a plop, in the middle. Get some of the water off that paintbrush. Just spread it around. And then I'm going to put this on it. And then, yep, I'm going to put glue over the top. So that it stays. A little more. There we go. I'm going to grab the 22 and I'm going to put it right there with a little glue on top. There we go. And then I think, you know, let's see how we can do this. The D and the T. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to use those. I got, where'd I set it? No! Don't you hate that? You have something and you put it away and then forget where you put it? Okay, I know where it went. All right, I've got these black sticker things. I haven't opened yet. A friend gave them to me. Let's just cut one out. I'm pretty sure they're stickers. It's like I think it's supposed to be like a chalkboard sticker. It is. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut out a piece here. And then I got these markers. They are Vivid Pastel ink colors, pops on dark paper. So I don't know how well it'll work, but let's try it. Oof. Oof. And let's try the white. And maybe we should practice on this little piece right here. Just to get the ink flowing. Okay, hopefully that'll work. So I will just say, I'll go Dawn, Thatch. There we go. And we'll take this here. Uh-oh, wait a minute. It has to dry. I stuck my finger in it. But I don't want to wait. So there we are. Maybe I can get it like that. And maybe we'll just put a little glue right here. Because I don't think I can put glue on top of this right now. And we'll press it in there. Okay, and hopefully that stays without having to go over the top with glue. Yay. So we got that done. Oh my, and I made a mess out of the glue again. All the time, me and the glue make a mess. All right, now it can dry. Yay. Whew. So the answer is yes, we can decoupage all kinds of things. Let me know in the comments, have you decoupaged different things, you know, other than paper? You know, maybe a wood plaque, a sign, a box, a plant holder. I mean, ooh, a plant holder. How fun would that be? Okay, squirrel. Anyway, I'm going to put these things away. And some of them are going to go in scrap and some are not. And then I will be back here to hang out with you either tomorrow or the next day. So enjoy your afternoon, and I hope it is a blessed one. Bye, guys.